The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Arsenal against Bayern Munich. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. Arsenal go for this lineup. Saliba, Gabriel, White, Zinchenko, Rice, Odegaard, Merino, Saka, Martinelli. Havertz, tasked with leading the line. Bayern Munich play away from home. Neuer takes the gloves. Upamecano, Kim Min-jae, Lima, Davis, Kimmich, Goretzka, Sarri, Olise, Coman. Kane tasked with scoring goals. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Odegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and find solutions. And that's a rare skill which he's been able to hone on his travels, which are wide and long. Now, this is exactly what this team needs from him. Let's see if he can produce it.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Odegaard. White. Saka. Looks like a good ball through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Odegaard. Saliba. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's almost a case of sacrificing some of the power in favour of getting the technique right. And technically, that volley was as good as it comes. That's not an easy skill, we know that by now. That's fantastic.
Arsenal trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Now it's Havertz. Saka. Davis tries to get it forward quickly. Spoon forward. Zinchenko pumps it forwards. Gabriel. Odegaard. Saka. Bayern Munich making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Saliba. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Olise. Coman. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Zinchenko. Ødegaard. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Havertz goes for goal! Sensational by Havertz!
Neuer maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Havertz. Back to the keeper and try something new. Zinchenko. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Now it's Saka. Sané. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete! Spectacular header, he really flung himself at that.
Ah, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Olise. Aimed long and direct. Looks to slip it through. Martinelli.
Well, there's no way I'm accusing him of being selfish, Peter. He had no support.
Kane pushes it out wide. Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Kimmich stands over the ball, he'll be looking to dink one in. Kimmich plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Defence has got rid of that. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Havertz with the ball through. Havertz! That has skinned the post. It so nearly came off for him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Merino. Gabriel. Merino. Martinelli. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. point. He's long and forward. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
And just look at the keeper, he's really busy trying to get as much protection in place as he possibly can.
Gone a long way up and away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Bayern Munich don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Davis battles to win it back. Tries a through ball. Oh, decisive action by the goalkeeper. He knew he had to get that done. And it's Kane. Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. This is quite a battle.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Olise. Now the pass. Lima. Cross from Lima. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and he probably didn't get the cleanest of contacts there either. You know, I think he went for too much power with his header.
Saka. Davis gets his foot in there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Coleman. Havertz. Martinelli passes it through. Sane needed to come up with a better ball.
The idea was good though, Peter, and I like the run that triggered the pass, but the quality was the problem.
Arsenal keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Massive leap! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Upamecano gets into the right position to intercept. Sane. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Davis. Koeman. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Lane picks it up from the goal kick, and it's Kane. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Goal! Bayern Munich! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Sane boots it upfield. Good strong hand by the keeper. Koeman wanders offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Gets it upfield. White knocks it towards the front. Havertz. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Davis. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Ødegaard. Rice. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Forward it goes. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Played out to the right. Out wide to the right. Mikel Merino gets it back. Havertz. Sane. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Koeman. Kane. Bayern Munich have a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Bayern Munich presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Sane! Bayern Munich need to hold on for a few more moments. Rice, Merino, surely he scores! Superb from Gabriel Jesus! We thought it was over, it's all square once more! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
All square again into the dying minutes. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Now it's Coman. He's picked him out. We are into overtime. Thrust towards the front line. White with the ball through. That's lovely. Gabriel Jesus. Out to the left it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. And that will be the final act. What a game, wonderful stuff and the right result. Neither side really deserved to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.